Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice exponential equation problem, and here we have 7 to the power of n minus 5 to the power of n is equal to 14, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here first we will divide both of the sides by 7 to the power of n, so that it will becomes in this form. And after this step you can see here these are cancelled by each other, and we will get here 1 minus 5 to the power of n over 7 to the power of n is equals to 14 over 7 to the power of n. And after this step we can apply here the nice exponential law here, and you know that if we have a over b and its whole power n, it is equals to a to the power of n over b to the power of n. So that we will just combine this exponent here according to this law. So we will get it here 1 minus 5 over 7 to the power of n is equals to 14 over 7 to the power of n. And now in the next step we will use here an important fact which is related to the increasing or decreasing function. So this fact is just tells us that if we have a function which is in this form, y is equals to b to the power of x, and if here b is less than 1, then we can say that y is decreasing function. Y is decreasing function. So now we can just solve this problem with the help of this fact. And now we can focus on the left hand side, and here we have 5 over 7 to the power of n, and you will see here clearly we can write that 5 over 7 is less than 1. So according to this fact, if 5 over 7 is less than 1, then 5 over 7 and its whole power n is must be decreasing function. So now in the next step, if 5 over 7 to the power of n is decreasing function, and you can now focus on the right hand side, and in the right hand side you have 7 to the power of n, and we know about the exponential function, and exponential function is always gives the value is greater than 0. If exponential function always gives us the value is greater than 0, then if I can reciprocal this term, then you will get here 1 over 7 to the power of n is less than 0. And now we can multiply this expression by 14, and you will get 14 over 7 to the power of n is less than 0. So here you again see that the right hand side, and the right hand side is 14 over 7 to the power of n is also less than 0, and according to this fact we can conclude that this function is also decreasing function. So now we can just make the little bit simplification here, and now we can move this minus 5 over 7 to the power of n in the right hand side, and you will get here 1 is equals to 5 over 7 to the power of n plus 14 over 7 to the power of n. And here I can make little bit simplifications, and now I can take the right hand side of this function is equals to y, and here you have y is equals to 5 over 7 to the power of n plus 14 over 7 to the power of n. So when you can put the right hand side is equals to y, so this equation will becomes in the form of, so this implies that y is equals to 1. So here you have two functions, the one is y is equals to 1 and other is y is equals to 5 over 7 to the power of n plus 14 over 7 to the power of n. And now when you can take here n approaches to infinity, then you see that our y is approaches to infinity. And if you can see here n approaches to 0, then you know that here this y is approaches to 14. So if we draw these values by graphically, then you can see here the value, there are two values of y. The one is here I can write y is equal to 1. There are two values, this and this or this. So now we can draw these values, and here you can see in this value, if you can if our n is approaches to infinity, then our y is approaches to infinity, and it is started from 14. So now when we draw the graph of this function, then you will see here this is the our xy plane. And now first I can draw the function y is equals to 1, or first I can draw this function y is equals to 14. So here you suppose that this is the our point which is y is equals to 14, because here our function is decreasing infinitely. So it will be started here, and you will just write that it's look like in this form, and it is go infinitely. And similarly, this is the graph of y is equals to 5 over 7. This is the graph of y is equals to 5 over 7 to the power of n plus 14 over 7 to the power of n. And now we can draw the graph of y is equals to 1, and you can see here if this is the value of 1, so that the graph of this function is look like in this form, because it is constant function, and this is the graph of y is equals to 1. And now you can see here the graph of y is equals to 5 over 7 to the power of n plus 14 over 7 to the power of n, and y is equal to 1 are intersect at this point. So here you can conclude that this point be the only solution of this problem. So now in order to find this point, we will just find this point by inspection of our given nice problem. So the given question statement is 7 to the power of n minus 5 to the power of n is equals to 14. So now we can find this point by inspection. So now first I can take here n is equals to 0. I can check this value at n is equal to 0. So when you can put here n is equal to 0, then it will become 7 to the power of 0 minus 5 to the power of 0 is equals to 14. And here you see that this is 1 minus 1 is equals to 14, and 0 is equals to 14. And you know that 0 is not equals to 14, so that it is not possible, so we can just rejected this case. And now you can we will check our given function at n is equals to 1. So when you can put n is equal to 1 here, then you will get 7 to the power 1 minus 5 to the power 1 is equals to 14, and 7 minus 5 is 2 is equals to 14. So it is again not possible, and we will rejected this case. And now we can check here at n is equals to 2. So when you can put n is equal to 2 here, then you get 7 square minus 5 square is equal to 14, and 7 square is 49 minus 5 square is 25 is equals to 14. And again here you see that 49 minus 25 is equals to 24, and this whole is equals to 14. So here you see that it is again not satisfied, so that it is again rejected. So now I can just expand or end this problem. For up to you, you can easily find this point by inspection. So this is the our final conclusion of this problem, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.